That's Richard Murden Reserve on the left, and we're currently on Hawthorn Parade, although we're getting off it. Just one point here, there's actually no path there at the moment for when you come off the detour to walk across the grass. I don't know if they're going to lay down gravel, green carpet, whatever, for you to walk across there, or whether it's just going to be left as it is. You can see the yellow ramp that's been put in. I think that went in Friday, which is really good because, well, allows wheelchairs, etc. to get across. The other thing they've done at this end is they've pushed the barrier across to the left. It's now hard up against that trailer there. So the ramp has been completely opened up. Now, when we go a little bit further, there's this kind of dirt section you've got to go across to get onto the new path, which they've now opened up. It's not slippery gravel, etc. I don't know if they've learnt the lesson, but it's a heck of a lot better to ride across than what was there previously. So here's the new path. Beautiful, nice and wide, 3.5 to 4 metres wide, shared path. You can see on the left, there's still lots of construction going on for God knows what, a playground or something. But this is presumably what they're going to build where their detour has now been put in, is they're going to put in a path like this along the netball courts, but next to the canal. So it's all good. It's looking really great. Should get down there and have a look because you know, no longer need to use the green carpet. I went digging to see if I could find a plan for what the heck's happening here, and what I did find was a traffic study that was done a couple of years ago for the council. And an interesting thing that came out of it is the traffic consultants actually recommended the installation of 18 bicycle parking spaces, which is the most I've ever seen at anything like this. I mean, that's huge, absolutely massive. I think we'll need to keep an eye on that and just see what council does install, but let's see what we get. Now, the other interesting thing I've found is obviously the reason for why this traffic study was done, and that was because I guess residents raised concerns about parking along Hawthorn Parade, etc., as we can see here. And the funny thing that came out of that is when the consultants had a look, they actually found that, well, they conjecture that about 30% of peak parking demand is parking for residents, and obviously all the residents along here have got lots of off-street parking, you know, garages and driveways, but they're choosing to park their cars on the street. And even funnier is in the last couple of weeks when I've been going down there, I've found 2 abandoned cars up towards the Bay Run on Hawthorn Parade, taking up, you know, these valuable parking spaces. And as you can see here, a heck of a lot of them near the netball courts are actually taken up by trailers, presumably owned by residents. So yeah, so much for the space being, you know, super valuable, etc., if it's just used by abandoned cars and trailers that are essentially in long-term storage.